Oh, shit.
Hey, you guys in capes.
Rogues who are sneaky.
Thank you for tuning in, zombie fighters.
To entertain. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. We're dorking this one.
Total. So right before we started doing this, hey, podcast listeners, before we started doing this live video, the phone just fucking fell. It was a thing.
There we go. There we go.
So, Chris.
Yes.
Walking Dead finale happened.
Oh, God.
No, dude, it was...
Zombies.
Yeah, no, we're doing a Facebook live video. We're going to talk about zombies for a second. It was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, we fought, like, so next season is going to be all-out war. It's going to happen. But Rick grew a set of balls.
Did he?
Yeah, like, Negan was getting ready to kill Carl. Like, he's like, I'm going to kill your son. He goes, I'm going to bash his head in. Now, because I like the kid, I'm going to do it in one fell swoop. And Rick just looks at Negan and goes, you can do it. You can kill my son. You can destroy my hands. But I already told you I'm going to kill you. So it doesn't matter what you do. You're a dead man already. And like, Rick grew some fucking balls.
And then what happened?
Then a tiger showed up and you know, ripped some shit up.
Tiger
Ezekiel showed up. A tiger was eating people. It was a thing.
Good.
But it was a good season finale. As much as I know you don't like the Walking Dead TV show, this season was really fucking good. Really good.
Everything that you'd hoped for?
I don't know if it was everything I hoped for. There's, you know, some things I don't like. But as we discussed last episode, I don't like a lot of things.
I don't like most things.
I don't like anything.
Okay, so what we kind of wanted to touch on today is if you could be a superhero, who would you be?
Batman.
See, and for me...
I'm done.
This stems from a Stephen Lynch song.
Yeah.
If I could be a superhero, I would be drug-free boy.
But you already are drug-free boy.
I am already drug-free boy, but hold on. So just pick a random superpower.
Okay.
Something off the wall, and I have to defend why that would be a good superpower. Like, so for you, I'm going to pick an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, man.
Because then I wouldn't have to seek medical attention, which saves my health care. Because I know I'm going to have an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours.
You're definitely going to need medical attention.
No, if that's my superpower, then I don't need to seek medical attention. I wouldn't need to. So it's just the way it would work. Tara needs her paper.
This paper?
Yes, and my notebook.
And the notebook. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes, so I wouldn't need to see. I wouldn't need to see a doctor. I would know that my erection's going to last longer than 4 hours. Hold on though. I know what happens. I know the blood gets trapped there and all that bad shit.
It turns into like jelly.
But if that's my superpower, then I'm immune to the side effects of it.
That's not necessarily true.
That's the way it has to be.
Your blood doesn't turn to jelly.
That's part of my superpower.
Whatever.
It's just that's it. I'm defining it.
What do you got? What do you got for me?
The ability to taste something and know where it was made.
So this is like chew.
Like chew, but the only thing you can tell is where it was made.
Okay. So I could be like
you would eat this pencil and you would say Shanghai, China.
Definitely made in China.
Right.
And why would that be a good power?
Yeah, why would that be a good power?
Because I could find counterfeit things. Like if they're like, hey, this is a Dolce & Gabbana purse, and I could eat it, and I could be like, no. This is a Chinese knockoff. You were hornswaggled, sir. They bamboozled you.
I don't know if that's how this works.
That is how this works.
Hey, if you could have a superpower out... Hey, Courtney, you're watching. Type in a superpower that we have to say is good and why. And we're going to talk about something else while she does that.
We're so bad at this.
This is the worst episode ever.
It's actually pretty funny.
I'm still stuck on the 4-hour erection thing.
Yeah, because you're like, shit, yeah, they would definitely have to amputate my wiener.
They probably would. But, okay, so would I have the ability to, like...
grow it back?
Like multiple
you're not
orgasms?
Wolverine. I don't know.
I don't either. Like, normally it takes some cold fried chicken and a pizza.
Yeah. But if it's just there, I mean... It'd probably feel like you were doing more work than it was worth.
Well, this reminds me of like an old Henry Rollins bit of why men have to orgasm during sex and women don't. Which is, if a woman doesn't orgasm, they just kind of roll over and they're disappointed. If a man doesn't orgasm, he's got this rock hard boner that he's got to figure out a way to how to get rid of it. So he just ends up running out on the street beating himself with the head with a rock. That was Henry Rollins' thing. Courtney's not answering us.
Yeah, she doesn't.
She doesn't care.
She's like, I'm just clicking on this to clickbait.
Clickbait.
Clickbait. Okay, another superhero here that's obscene off the wall. Okay. Are you
I'm
lifting
getting ripped.
weights? Are you getting yoked, bro?
Doing 3 pound weight.
So if you could pop up anywhere.
Like teleport, like Nightcrawler?
Anywhere, but you would only stay for 2 seconds.
Well, obviously, I could see who murdered who when, right? Oh,
It's not going back in time.
Oh, so it's anywhere.
I can pop up anywhere, not any when.
Oh, but only for 2 seconds? Yeah. I could still rob a bank in 2 seconds.
Like I could rob a bank, so you'd be using it for evil?
Well, sure, why not?
Okay.
Why? Pop, 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 pop.
Do you think that would be enough time? Because you don't know where the vault is, so you could end up in a wall.
Oh, that would suck. Well, I would have to obviously case the place.
You would have to case the place. You'd have to know where you were going. You'd have to know what you were grabbing. So you'd probably have to make multiple trips. In which case, is that safe to do? Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, why not?
Is it safe?
Also, you know, like those moments in your life, like when you're about ready to get hit by a car and stuff like that. I can pop out of those.
Is there a diminishing return on it?
Yeah, obviously.
So can I use it? Is there like a 5-second cooldown before I can use
that
it
would
again?
Suck.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because that would have to take a level of mental power. So you'd be like, poof. Oh shit!
But
the cops
I could
are waiting.
But
they
like,
saw me casing the place.
But like I could, like I said, it would be helpful. Like right before you get in a car crash, you could pop out.
Yeah.
Before anything stupid happens.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to think any faster. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I get that.
So,
I'm
like,
not
if you're about
faster.
to get in a car crash, you might be like,
but you have that moment of like right before
What's
you hit
going
something.
on, Tim?
Right before you hit something, time slows down. Like I know it doesn't slow down, but your perception of time slows down.
Yeah.
So I could blink out of the car in that time as I'm. Normally, you're thinking, "Oh shit, this is really gonna suck. It's gonna hurt a lot."
So you're gonna do an instinctive blink.
Instinctive blink out of that. Okay. Yeah. All right. Here you go. You could write with your fingers.
Oh my god. Is it permanent?
Yeah, it's like permanent marker.
Holy shit.
Hold on. Tim joined the conversation.
Yeah, he said, hey guys.
Hey Tim, we're talking about really bad superpowers and why they would be good. So if you can think of one, throw it out there.
So if I had Sharpie fingers.
Yes, if you had Sharpie fingers.
Why would it be good? I would be the official note taker of Entertain the Geeky.
We need one of those.
I know.
We need one of those so bad.
Like show notes done.
You'd be like Edward's marker hands.
Edward Sharpie fingers.
Yeah, Edward Sharpie fingers.
Yeah, that would be me.
Your turn.
Okay. You could print off. You know those like label makers?
Yeah.
That it like punches out on a little piece of aluminum?
Yeah.
You could pull those out of your nose.
This sounds like a win-win. Like obviously, like again, I'm going to use this for evil though, because I can now pull out and like change the prices on things before I buy them.
No, it's not. They're like little metal. It's like an aluminum strip or something.
What the fuck?
You never saw those?
What the fuck do you use those for?
People use them like they'll be like,
for
this is Shelley's book, and Shelley will put it right on her book.
Oh, then I'm just a label guy. I work for UPS and I make a shit ton of money by saving the government a lot of money.
It's not that kind of label though. Yeah. It's not like you're printing off this nice
no,
sticky.
It could be because I could go to the post office and go, look, here's what I can pull out of my nose. Make this work.
Make it happen.
Make it happen, Captain.
I mean, you could technically do addresses with it.
Yeah, see? I'm good.
So you'd be like,
Done.
And you'd be like, all you guys got to do is slap a barcode and a stamp on there. And they'd be like, wait, you don't do stamps? Get out.
Get out. All right, Chris, here you go.
Hold on, detachable limbs.
Oh.
Dude, I would so take my arm off and beat somebody with
it. Yeah,
that.
like, obviously, like that. Like, that reminds me of that song, Detachable Penis.
So, I was just going to go there. So, what if you're, doing your thing, and she doesn't let you. Okay, she's like, no coming for you. I'd go put it in the freezer for a couple hours.
Extreme luck? Oh, dude, that's like that's the best superpower.
Best one.
Like, I would just go to the boat.
Haven't you heard of Black Cat?
I would just go to the boat and just fucking make all the money.
Just
make
win.
all the money.
Winning.
Like go there. Like,
I would invest in a bunch of stocks, emerging market stocks.
Is that really luck though?
Yes, because you might not be getting anything out of it.
Now she's saying summoning the dead. She's naming off really good superpowers.
Yeah, stop naming the good stuff.
Name some bad superpowers. Because summoning the dead would be awesome. I would sit down with John Lennon and we'd rock out a new Beatles album.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. Who'd you sit with?
Who would I sit with?
Yeah, if you could summon the dead, who would you summon and why? Ooh, yeah. You only get one.
Bruce Lee.
Why? You only get one.
He's the father of modern martial arts and probably the most badass man ever.
But you only get, like, okay, so let's put some, you get a half an hour with him. That's it.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee?
Yeah, I stand by that.
You stand by that? Not like,
Nope.
Steve Ditko
Nope.
or...
Nope.
Explosive farting. Now we're talking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now we're talking.
So we'll say somebody's robbing a bank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would drink a shit ton of beer all the time.
Just constantly drink beer?
It'd be like full-blown alcohol.
How's this different than what you're doing now?
Because I don't drink a shit ton of beer all the time.
Okay.
Okay, so I'd be drinking a shit ton of beer all the time.
Right.
So that I could constantly be farting. I'd be on a beer and chili diet. Okay?
Okay.
I'd throw some eggs
That reminds
in there.
me of my 20s.
Throw some eggs in there, of course.
Yeah.
And I would go to banks to stop robberies. So like,
But how do you know the robberies are happening?
I would just hang out at the
You
bank.
just hang out at banks?
As like a security guard. I would have assless chaps on. Okay.
Okay, so time out. So here's in my head. You are standing at a bank. You have a beer in one hand, assless chaps on, obviously a white wife beater t-shirt. Because you're drinking nothing but beer and eating nothing but chili.
I'd have a superhero top on. Maybe
like it's just a picture of an ass with fire coming out of it.
It'd be like the Superman emblem with a butt crack, some flames.
Okay.
And I would wait, and it would actually deter crime because people would be like, "No, fucking firefarters here."
That's your name, firefarter?
Firefarter.
I'm the firefarter.
The flaming fart.
Oh my god, that sounds so bad.
With this gas of justice.
I think we have a comic book character.
What else you got?
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Oh man.
Explosive diarrhea.
You know what? We're missing the big thing. Like, we can make money off all of these ideas. Though.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, I bet you $10 I can rip my arm off and put it back on. Oh, you're on. Rip. $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Capitalize.
I bet you I can cook your hot dog by farting on it.
Oh my god.
How do you like your steak? Medium rare? There you go.
And be like, sorry about the fucking shit on it. The steak tastes like shit.
No, it would burn off because... Are we serious? Oh my god, it would burn off. It would burn off. It would burn off. Golden balls.
I would sell one. You only need one.
Yeah, but why is this a good superpower?
Why is it a good superpower? Because it just made me money.
We just discussed how all those make you money. And
yeah, but golden testicle, that's a simple one.
you know how soft gold really is?
Yeah. You know how soft your testicle actually is?
Yeah, I do.
That's what I'm saying. Give me 2 gold ones, I'll sell one, get a transplant, get something just to kind of sit
you'd be
there.
a little nub bub?
Yeah, nub bub.
Nub bub?
I get one of those
Probably
little
half
plastic
sack
ones.
like in Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah, get a plastic one to sit in there with my gold one. Do you have gold children because of that?
Yeah, that's a...
Do I produce gold offspring?
Nah, because then we're making shit ton of money.
Yeah, I'm selling my children.
Whoa, we don't advocate children selling here. Unless they're gold.
Unless they're...
Unless
none
they're
of my
gold.
kids are made out of gold, by the way.
But they could be if you had golden balls. What about everlasting orgasm?
That would get...
Like you have an
I think
orgasm
you'd
that
get-
lasts like an hour. That's your superpower.
I mean, can I stop time? Is this sex criminals?
No, you can't stop time. It's just for an hour you are straight
Ah!
making that face for an hour. Your O face for an hour. we never want to see our own O faces. Yeah. So you'd be making that face for an hour while.
That'd be awesome. I would just want to walk up to people while I was doing it. I'd be like, do you feel uncomfortable now? Give me your money, man.
So you'd use it to rob people.
I wouldn't say rob them. I'm still ejaculating, man.
Oh, that would suck.
Oh, that was
That would
beautiful.
suck.
That was poetry right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah? What else you got? It's your turn.
All right. Oh, what? Control others' vinegar strokes. Oh, that's like the ultimate power.
That is the ultimate. That
So,
would
like-
be awesome.
So, like, you're at work.
Hold on. I want to make sure that everyone heard that. So the Facebook Live, the comment is superpower of controlling others, the control of others' vinegar strokes. Now, for those of you who don't know what vinegar strokes are,
It's right before you come.
like you're there, you can't
It's
stop.
this.
No matter what happens, you're finishing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can control others' vinegar strokes. Now, my question is, can you make people enter their vinegar strokes? Or is it just as
When they're doing it? Because then you gotta be...
like
You gotta be hanging outside of people's windows like, and...
nah. But like, could you like control it to where like you make them go into the vinegar strokes?
Yeah,
Like they're robbing a bank, you're like vinegar stroke time, and they go oh, and they drop the gun. Yeah. Yeah, is that what happens? Stop making your face, Chris. It's creeping me out.
That would be a good one.
That would be a good one.
Or like you're in a meeting with your boss and he's chewing you out and
he's like vinegar strokes.
And he'd be like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What if they said something like, Daddy? And I'd be like, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my library.
Alright, your turn for a power.
Okay. Controlling people's vinegar. Sorry, that one threw me
That
off.
one's good.
Both. She said you could do...
Okay.
We can do it all.
Okay, then. We're good.
We can use those vinegar strokes.
We're good.
So, you have toenails that never stop growing.
Alright, that's pretty much what
They grow
at
an extremely fast rate, at least 3 inches a day.
Duh, I can razor kick now, because I'll just follow them fuckers out.
Razor kick.
And now I'm a fucking velociraptor. You ever see what a velociraptor does in Jurassic Park?
You know how brittle your nails are compared to a velociraptor?
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna groom them. They keep growing. They're not gonna be brittle. They're gonna be groomed and fucking lethal daggers.
They're still gonna break.
Well, sure, but they're gonna grow back.
Are flimsy.
I'm gonna groom them. It'll be fine.
Yeah, then you're gonna run into the one time where you kick and it just peels back.
Oh! It'll grow back.
Yeah, it will grow back. Tomorrow you'll have 3 inches of new nail.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be sick.
But that would hurt.
That would suck.
What do you got?
The ability to understand inanimate objects.
How do you feel today, Book?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Mm-hmm.
Camera, I'm sorry I made you witness that last night.
Yeah. How would that work as a superpower?
Let's see here.
We'll get to that in a second.
Really long armpit hair. So the way
ridiculously long armpit hair.
I would try to. Oh my god! I would just try to get a feel for people's computers. Like when you were diagnosing problems with computers, I'd be an IT guy.
Okay.
I'd be like, "How do you feel, Tower?
Oh, it says it's got a virus.
It says you watch too much porn. No.
Don't watch porn. All right, so ridiculously long armpit hair. Obviously, put some put some change or something on it.
I would use mine for lasso.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
like Wonder Woman.
Hook shit with it and kind of swing from it like Tarzan.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that works. You're up.
Am I?
You're up.
Son of a bitch. So we did toenails.
We literally have spent 20 minutes talking about this.
Oh, wow, we have, haven't we? Okay. An extremely saggy ball sack.
Will it be heavy?
Like, touches the ground.
Like, I could cover up a kitten and keep it warm?
I don't know.
Ball sack?
I need the book safe.
The book safe.
This is not a good time for that, hun.
So yeah, that I would just keep stray kittens warm. That's what I would do with it. Chris is handling some business right now.
So you would just keep cats warm?
Yeah, I would keep stray cats warm.
I don't have an affinity for cats, so I'd be like, you look warm enough with all that fur.
You keep your snakes warm.
They're fine.
Like any cold
Lots
animal.
of love for the armpits.
Lots of love.
Yeah. You want to put my pit hair on your head? There you go, cancer survivor. Because that's where you just took it.
Oh, alright. Hey, do your thing.
Alright, guys. Go to entertainthegeeky.com. You can follow us on all of our social media there. You can, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Send us some love. Send us some hate. Whatever you've got, we want it as long as it's about us.
It doesn't really have to be about us.
But we do prefer it that way.
Like, you could tell me, hey, guys, I checked out this awesome comic the other day.
Yeah, but if you think about us, we're flattered.
Yeah.
So, on top of that... Tara's passing me the book safe. On top of that, go to beastescaperoom.com.
I think that's where you enter that promo code Geeky.
Promo code Geeky.
You get 20% off your Beast Escape Room experience?
Yeah, that's less than 100%.
Yeah. And you know who you really want to say hi to while you're out there?
Ronnie Cobb.
No. Who do you really want to say hi when you get out there?
Oh.
Ronnie Cobb! You gotta yell it, man.
I'm sorry.
Get down there with the balls. Try it again.
Ronnie Cobb!
There you go.
So yeah, say hi to Ronnie Cobb while you're there. And guys, as always, stay geeky.
Bye. Oh, you want to hit it?
I'll push the button.
You can push the button. Apparently you can't push the button.
This fucker hates me.
Oh, shit.